What was that?
Nothing.
What's this?
Well, Mom, it's okay. It's just MTV.
What's MTV?
Aren't there music on live television?
Looks like rubbish.
No, Mom, it's really good. My favourite video is coming up. Just please watch it. Keep your mind open. Come on.
Just once.
Oh my gosh, Benny. Look at this patent. It is so lame.
It's gotta be one of those wannabe inventor guys.
But I mean, who understands the century anyhow?
Yeah, I mean, they think they're so cool because their stuff is so new and computerized.
But I mean, look at it. It's just so absurd and unpractical.
Let's take a trip back.
Gotta show them how real scientists take things.
Now this is a story all about how my life started out in a small quaint town, and I'd like to take a minute to sit and explain, tell you the story of my youth, how I grew the whole truth. In Boston, Massachusetts, I was born and raised in the printing press, where I spent most of my days working hard, long hours for my brother James, the New England corn, and wanted my name in the paper to see, but James disagreed. Sounds to me like a bit of jealousy. I went late at night, left my letters there. Silent Stealer was my name, I was a hit, so prospered. I felt he should know, so my story was up. He got real irate and busted me up. I felt real bad for my rents and fams. I put my breeches on and said I might as well have gone. NYC, known as the city of dreams, but it wasn't all that it seemed to me. I walked out through states, make my way to the big PA. I was taken by the reeds and fell in love with my new wife Deborah, who was sent from up above. From soaps to books, our business was a start. My wife and I couldn't have done it apart. A few years later, about 7 or 8, I made our country for real on a real important day. I looked at my life, I was finally there to start my life journey as a science inventor.
Yeti, let's kick it, boy.
Let's kick it.
Lights, lights, baby.
Invented lights, baby. Full name is Thomas Alva Edison. Hard to believe, but I wasn't always this smart. Child of Samuel and Nancy, born on February 11th, 1847. I always asked questions that I didn't know. Teacher got me mad, said I was gonna make her blow. She sent me home, said that my brain wasn't smart enough. Mom went back and yelled, man, she was pretty tough at home. Was where I now had my schooling. With Mom and Pa's teachers, I was never caught drooling. Reading, something I did all the time. Science, Shakespeare's, and history books of all kinds. I loved it, but I had to get a job. 12 working on the train, not part of the mob. Need a sandwich on the train, yo, I got it. I was making money fast, I saw it.
Lights, lights, baby.
Invented lights, baby.
Lights, lights, baby.
Invented lights, baby.
Invented.
Now that I was making some real dough, started making Smiles newspapers, they were a real blow. Underneath the war, people were, so they're paying me to catch them up. Info down, I was laying telegraphs, I was getting my info. Dot and dash, gotta know that Morse code. From there, I was unstoppable, never slowed. I'm on a roll, no need to go solo.
Almanac, poor Richard B. Pacific, and everything you needed from Indian to Pacific.
Writing some books, man, you think you're so fly?
Were you even bored? No, so just stand by, kept on thinking up thoughts. As an inventor, I couldn't be stopped. I wasn't done yet, so I continued to help my peepers from the presbyopia. I was looking hot, wearing 2 sets of lenses, bifocals on, man. I was trending, the postman. Gotta see how far I'm going. A dominator fixed it, even when the wind was blowing. Without me, couldn't have done things all. Room full of books on every wall. Library, but what you now know it as. Something I invented as a middle-aged man. Fireman, when you drop your match and insert it through when you tip your kerosene lamp. The key to lightning, I almost got shocked. Electricity, the thought hit me like a rock. Positive and negative. if you know what I mean. Electricity's a fluid, something you never seen.
You really helped me, man, bro. You helped me solve it.
Without us, we never could have brought 'em. Lights, lights, baby. Invented lights, lights, baby. Lights, lights, baby. Invented lights, lights, baby. Invented
Light bulbs. It was a pretty big idea. It helped you see at night, and that's for real. Edison. That's not all I was known for. Don't you never ever dare be deceived. Phonograph, man, that created a craze. You place your voice and prepare to be amazed.
moving pictures, that's a heck of a concept. Nice one, Eddie. I bet these people really loved it.
You bet. Making maximum wage, making stuff for the public feeling love, not rage. Without me, these people say, man, without these things, my weekend has no plan.
21st century couldn't have done without us.
Without their electronics, they'd really make a real fuss. World problems? Yo, I'll solve it. My country needed help, man. I was on it.
Lights, lights, baby. Invented lights, lights, baby. You know our theories helped invent lights, lights, baby. Lights, lights, baby.
Bust it.
This here is some info for the ladies and fellas about the First World War and how they almost beat us. Underwater submarines and stuff like submarines. Navy needed help saying, Eddie, come help us.
Please, Eddie, what comes next?
Gladly, pal, it wasn't that complex. I used sound waves to see how close they were getting. Really helped us out, confident we were feeling.
4 years of schooling, done gun to good. One more 1 year, consider me shook.
I inspired myself, a self-motivated guy.
Sounds a lot like me, but I also had a wife. She helped me get started, one of the best. Even when I worked hard, she didn't let me rest. She knew all I can do, my curiosity was strong. She picked up my tools and I went with the song.
Was living, people weren't given, wars were happening, not much precision. Women were voting, x-rays flying, prohibition and Panama canals were being built. But you, Benny, what was going on?
Reference book and the 7 Years' War. Not to forget the Boston Tea Massacre. It was quite a sad time with wasted tea. Till I was there, it's good to be me. Awards I received just happened to be the Cold Bleed Medal for working electricity. 1753 was a pretty bright year, Steve. Then I received several honorary degrees from St. Andrews. They were quite fond of me. Started things like university and the hospitals while I was living on the peas.
I was pretty saying it, all around the planet, getting awards from Japan, Russia, Britain, Chile. And the celebration lights of gold and jubilee. In 1887, won the match shooting medal. I was pretty good, people always saying hello. Man, we're pretty gosh damn fine, you fine fellow.
Brought them lights to their homes and cars. We're all around the world and pushed from here to Mars. If we were still alive, we'd be living pretty large. But when you're dead, you just can't recharge.
It's made a pretty large impact on our world today. Our brotherhood is definitely here to stay. Benny Frank,
Little Al,
BFFs for life.
Together our ideas invented the light.
The idea never did spark.
You'd be sitting here in the dark.
I suppose that wasn't that bad. Quite enjoyable, actually.
Now, who's the headache?